Did you know that you have your own hype squad in your head? Yes, that self-talk that you have in your head, they're either your hype squad or your what? Your breakdown squad. Now, more people are focused on that voice that is the negative voice in their heads. This video particularly is for you. Let's try this. I want you to close your eyes. That's the first thing I'm going to ask you to do. Close your eyes. Let's do this quick practice, right? And I want you to imagine that you're in a space where so much is happening around you. So maybe you find yourself in either a marketplace, in your workplace, and there are quite a number of people around you. And everybody around you is looking at you and saying something to you that is negative. They're telling you you are hopeless. Every voice you hear, everybody around you right now is telling you how you will never amount to anything. They just speak terrible words to you. So, I hate you. You are hopeless. You will never be anything. Screw you. You are a bastard. You can't achieve anything in life. You will never achieve anything. You're a failure. All these words are going on in your head, and that's what everybody is saying to you, saying all around you. Now, I want you to stop. And now imagine that those words are the words that you're telling yourself. How does it feel? Let's change scenario. Keep your eyes closed. You are listening. You are in the same marketplace, right? Same office space with a lot of people around you. And everybody is singing your praises. Everybody is telling you how phenomenal you are. One voice is saying, I love you. One voice is saying, I want to be like you. You are such a phenomenon. You're a legend. You're a star. People are just reeling out all kinds of kind words and all kinds of, praises to you, telling you how I just knew you would succeed. You had everything in you to succeed, and I knew you will succeed. And you're hearing all those words happening right now in your head, and all these people are saying all these beautiful things to you. Now stop and ask yourself, how does it feel? Now imagine all those words are coming from you to you. How does it feel? Great, doesn't it? And that's what happens with self-talk. So it's either you have your hype squad, or you have your low squad, or your no squad. And those voices then form who you are. I'm going to share this quote with you by William James. He says, the greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over the other. So imagine you decided to choose only the positive thoughts and focus on them. The last time I was talking about catching your critic, I'm talking about it again, red-handed. Because most of those voices that you're hearing are other people's voices. They're not yours. And that's why I used marketplace. Inside that voice, your mother's voice is there, your father's voice is there, your brother's voice is there, your sister's voice is there, your teacher's voices are there, your friends in nursery, primary, secondary, university, all there. And if you have gone to the level of PhD, all those voices are in your head and in your heart. What we don't know is that just like our brain has memory, our heart also has memory. We were first a heartbeat before any other part of us was formed. And so your heart keeps scores. All those voices. Then your colleagues at work, inside there. Your bosses at work, inside there. Then now add all your romantic partners inside there. If you are married, add your spouse inside there. If you have children, add your children inside there. If you have in-laws, add your in-laws inside there. Then if you have outlaws like me, add your outlaws. And your outlaws are the in-laws of your spouse if you're in a blended family. Add them too. Then add all your friends and so-called well-wishers. Then add all the teachers and all the people that you are listening to on Instagram. There are so many pastors. Add them. Add the people that you are listening to that are yarning dust on Instagram who have become 2-kobo celebrities. Add them. And I say 2-kobo celebrities because what has made them popular is destroying so many people. The advice that they're churning out is so heartbreaking, but they're churning it out anyways because that's what makes them popular. Add all those people into the voice in your head. You've got to catch it quickly. I'm one person right now. Before you say things to me, I'll say, yeah, thank you, whatever. Now you say something to me. My husband, sometimes he has this sentence he uses, we just need to struggle to. I tell my husband, I don't struggle. And I counter it immediately because I don't want to I don't want any belief to be attached to it in any way. No way. So I counter it immediately. I say, I don't struggle. If you want to struggle, I'm not disturbing your struggle. But Adiola, everything happens to me in ease, grace, and with so much fun and pleasure. And I'm sure he looks at me and says, this one is smoking something that I don't know. Well, I'm happy to be smoking that thing because that thing that I'm smoking is helping me to live a better life and a more peaceful and fulfilled life. So you've got to catch it fast. Create an opposite suggestion, which they call auto-suggestion, and keep repeating the new one over and over again so that that one has no root in you. You don't need to leave your house. I have a house manager. She says, auntie, I went to the market today. Today, the bag of rice. Tebari. She will start to lament. I'll say, how much was it? It's now 85,000 naira. And she's expecting me to say, really? Wow. I just say to her, that's fine. Whatever it is, we'll be able to afford. My job is to keep increasing in power and strength and financial capacity to be able to afford it. So even if it's $1,000, I will buy a bag of rice whenever I need to eat it because I can afford it. But we're saddled with people around us who will tell you Nigeria will never, I've heard people, Nigeria will never work. Nigeria can never be. They'll even tell you, I can see all the signs. I don't know who made you Nebuchadnezzar that can make you see all the signs. So you hear people who are doom and gloom 100%. Consistently only focusing on those things. And if you allow it, you also will catch on to it and believe it. And all those voices in your head will get louder and louder until there's nothing left of you anymore. Well, a lot of times there's actually nothing left of you because you have allowed so much. But to stop it and create the person that you choose to be is what flips it for you, right? That's my first point. Catching your inner critic then means that you want to change the things around and what you're saying. So for example, I will never amount to anything. No, I have 3 words I use. I'll say cancel, alt, delete. In my mind, I'm deleting a software because the software that rules the hardware. Without the software, the hardware is useless. And the software is your brain and your heart. The cells in them, they keep the memory. So you start to change it around. Oh, nothing good will come out of me. Only good comes out of me. Flip the script from I can't do this to say I will figure out ways at which I can do this. Can you see the difference? I will not go there. If I go there, they will not like me. I will go there and people have no choice but to love me because I'm lovable. I give love and I receive love easily. Change it. Change it around. Flip it. Oh, I don't understand this. I might not understand it now, but if I keep at it, I will become a master at it. Oh, I don't want a man that cheats. It means that I want a man who is faithful and who understands and honors agreements and commitments. Can you see? Just by flipping it, you get what you really, really deserve and desire. Flip it. So as you identify it, you then flip it because the truth is whether you say you can or you can't, either one is what's going to happen for you. And whether you like it or not, you can't stop the waves, but you can learn how to surf. So you keep looking at it. Okay, how can I achieve this? I did a course, a 3-day course last week. And when we were done, they upsold us a course of $10,000 people were like, oh no. I just said, I wrote down on my book, how can I afford this? How can I afford it? Because the ideas that I need to come to me will come for me to be able to afford that course and pay $10,000 and do it, because I know that that course will help me. What about you? What do you say? How do you turn things around? Do you turn things around? Or are you focused on all the things that can never work just because those voices in your head have told you that it can never work? I tell people Nigeria is the best place for me right now, and Nigeria will work for me. I don't know about you, but Nigeria will work for me. The next thing I want to talk about is, we talked about affirmations at a point. Affirmations are also very important. But what about music? My daughter and I have this thing where we now create our own music. In fact, we record it. You just see us. We create. So the last one we did was something around move and groove. So you see, we do a lot of call and response in our music. Something about groove, let your body move. Like, we do it all the time. I wish I could play it for you on my phone to hear. We create these songs and we just create lyrics to it. Come on now, move. Come on now, move. Let your body groove. And we come up with all kinds of things. Sometimes I'll record it on my phone so that I will remember it. I have my son who is a music producer. We're going to give him the groove to make the song for us. Right? What if you have a playlist of songs that just really, really help you get into the zones? My daughter will say, Mommy, you and this, your boring songs. Thank you. I like them boring. But the words are of deep meaning to me because I'm very careful of the things that I listen to. Whether by song or by word or by movies, whatever. I don't expose myself to things that will hurt me any further. It could even be a romantic film. If I see that this thing is not making it, because those are the things that taught us and fooled us that this is what marriage or romance is meant to look like. And if I don't get that picture perfect from that film, then that means my marriage is not working. Meanwhile, your marriage is. So let's create a personal affirmation list. One thing I also do is I write down my affirmations and I play nice soft music and I record it on my phone. I wish once again I could play one or two for you to hear and I listen to it. These are some of my goals. I have one that I created that is just to help me visualize my goals. And it's my voice calling my name, using I. And so as I'm hearing I, Adiola, I'm feeling the I within me because it's me that I'm talking to and I'm affirming the woman that I am. You can do the same as well. You can create songs, find songs, create a playlist to remind you of who you are. There's one song my daughter played for me that talks about no, I don't want your number, no, I won't give you my number either, no, like just stamping your presence. And the power in no. There are too many songs like that. I have another one that we both like. My daughter and I, my son is older, so we don't really listen to this. My son likes all those bang dindi. And may God help him, because I keep telling him, smoke colos, carry baby, it will scatter your head. But he laughs at me. He just doesn't know that what I'm saying will catch up later if he continues listening to that music. Because your subconscious will pick it up and believe that it's okay. And you start to do all the things that you normally wouldn't do. But you have now taught yourself that this is the right way. And that's why I guard my heart jealously. But not just my heart, I guard all my senses jealously. What do I put on my skin? What do I eat? What do I see? What do I smell? What do I hear? Because I know how important it is to reject those things from my consciousness. If not, when it gets into my subconscious, it is sinking deep. And I refuse to carry those things all my life. So create those kind of platforms. Create them. Make your dance, Your words create your world. So imagine waking up every morning, and I want you to just try it. And you are listening to your own voice telling you how phenomenal you are. Just by listening to your own voice. And if you don't think your voice is good enough, then there's a problem. If you cannot listen to your voice, why should I listen to your voice? I actually do recordings for people. It's part of my process of healing. Because everything that you have become was spoken into you repetitively. For you to change it, it has to be spoken into you the same way repetitively to make those old ones obsolete and replace it with the new ones. So I do recordings for people so that they can listen to it when they sleep and it can reprogram their subconscious mind. I can do for you too if you want, right? If you reach out to us and say, I want help, I need support, I want to, even as little as I want to sleep better, right? You want to be able to do that and say to yourself, okay, this is it. This is me speaking to me, from me to me, by me, in me, around me, and the praise that you're honestly looking for. Honestly, 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 is the praise that comes from you to you. Let me teach you something that you can do. Just record something, or get something on YouTube. Oh, YouTube, you've got loads of videos, free videos. Get something that is affirming who you are. There's so many videos. Louise Hay, she's got so many beautiful videos and audios that you can get a lot of affirmations from. Louise Hay. There's Joe Dispenza. There's at least let's just try with both of them and see which one you like the more, out of the two of them. And decide that every morning you will listen to something for 10 or 15 minutes. Maybe when you're going for your walk, put on your headphones, listen to it for 10, 15 minutes. Help yourself. See how you can reduce that self-loathing, that critical voice, and start to increase the you telling yourself how beautiful you are, or the them telling you how beautiful you are, but at some point you start to believe in it and start to tell yourself. Now, honestly, these things are life-changing. I promise you. These are the things that helped me and are still helping me. There's no time you get to, you say, oh, finally, I know it all. I can now go and die. It's impossible. So you see Tony Robbins still telling you his mentor. He's done something for 42, 44 years. He'll still tell you his mentors. Those ones who tell you they're mentors. So what does that tell you? That there's always room for growth. There's always room for self-development. And that's all I'm singing. Keep developing self so that you can end up achieving the things that you decide you want to achieve. And you can live out your best self. Once again, if you need support, we're here to help you. That's honestly what my life's mission is. To help you get to at least where I am right now. So that you can live a life that is fulfilling, satisfying, and meaningful, right? That I can help you do. You'll do the work, however, but I can guide you into all the things you need to do to be the woman or man that you choose to be. Hi there, my name is Adiola Kingsley James. I hope these videos really are doing what I want them to do for you, which is help you take action. And you've got to take action today, right? Click the link below. Click the notification bell, click the subscribe button, share me with other people. That's action, right? If you share me with other people, it means that you and your community are growing together. You're not the only one growing. Imagine a world where everybody becomes a happy person and every place becomes a happy place. My name is Adiola Kingsley James once again. Love and light.